my name is Cheyenne and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another Halloween look. Yay! My favorite season! Oh, ruined my hair. Oh well. So I've already done my base for you because it's just pretty much one of my average bases. If you've watched another one of my videos, you will know how I do my base. This time I went a bit more heavy on the highlight because I think it will look prettier for a mermaid. Woo! So I went with the NYX Total Control drops in Alabaster all over my face. I think I did 2 drops on each cheek and 3 drops across my forehead, and that did my whole face pretty well. Then I went in with my Lock-It Kat Von D concealer in L1 Neutral. Went pretty heavy underneath my eyes, on my chin, and right here. I didn't do my nose this time. Then I went in with the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact, and I did that all over my face, setting my under eyes really quick. Then I went in with some MAC Dainty blush, just from here to here, really nice and light. And then I went in with my Tarte Park Ave Princess bronzer, and I went a bit heavier right here, a little underneath my chin and on my forehead. Then I went in with some I Heart Color Intensifying eyeshadow base by Essence. Then I did some Brow Wow powder by Quo in Taupe. I like this product simply because you can just like literally brush it into your brow and then take a spoolie and sort of like mute it down. And I did do a thicker brow today. I just thought it would be pretty. But that's about all I've got going on right now. And so I'm going to get into this tutorial. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take some Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Ice Cold. And we're going to take sort of my Firma Beauty brush, and we're going to dip into it pretty heavy. And we want to sort of sparkle, so I did use a flat end instead of the pointed end today. And we're going to take that and put it pretty heavy right here. Carry it up. And you want this to go right over your eyebrow. You want to sparkle. Now that we're sparkling, we're going to do the next step, which is probably the most mermaidy step. You're going to take some pantyhose that sort of have like fishnets or like a pattern within them. And I learned this one from Glam and Gore. You're sort of going to open up the leg hole, and this won't necessarily ruin it, your pantyhose I mean, so you can wear them again. You just have to wash them after. Make sure you wash them first because you don't want stanky stockings on your head. So you're literally just going to put it over your face. I chose more of a lacy pattern, but hey, you could totally do this if you were going as a bank robber. More of a lacy pattern. It's kind of more sophisticated. Okay, that's the end of this tutorial. This is the bank robber look. Just kidding. So next I'm going to take my Jeffree Star Beautykiller, and I'm just going to take, where'd my brush go? Sort of going to take my powder brush. We're going to dip more into Star Power right now. And we're sort of just going to do some patches. And now we're going to take the same one into Expensive. Be very careful when removing the stocking you don't really want to smudge your color. You could also use this technique for getting like reptile skin, sort of. I like the randomization of where I put the colors, and I like not using the fishnet and more of the floral lace, because it sort of left like full patterns in my skin where it seems more like clusters and like bigger scales and smaller scales and like a neat pattern. And I like sort of the glitzy look to make this sort of glammy. Alright, now we're just going to do our eyes. I found my brush. So, what we're going to do is dip into Beautykiller. We're going to do Courtney in our crease. And so I imagine that a mermaid is very beautiful, so we're not going to do anything crazy. We could totally do like a goth mermaid or any kind of mermaid. I'm sort of going for more of a beautiful mermaid look. I want to tie in this blue color, so I'm going to dip into Expensive. I'm going to use that on the outer corner. Okay, next I'm going to dip into my Stila palette, and I'm going to dip into Sequin with my finger and apply that from the inner corner to meet the blue. Keeping this like fairly pretty, fairly easy, and then just what's left on my finger, I'm just going to try and like run it under my eye. This eye sort of got like a little bit messed up. I carried the blue too far. So I'm going to try and remove like a bit of that excess powder. But if I can't, then I'm stuck with it, right? And I can just say it's part of the design. Leave me alone. Makeup is creative and whatever you want it to be, so why are you judging me? I think I'm funny. Other people don't. That's okay. As long as you can laugh at yourself. Oh no, I dropped my lipstick. Found it. Okay, so next I'm going to take collection exclusive. It's L'Oreal. It's Eva number 703 collection. And I just picked it because it's a very like nudie pink. Now I'm following my lips and I'm not overdrawing. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of this color Blur by Maybelline in shade 10 Fast and Fuchsia. I like this sort of like heavier on the middle look. So I'm putting that really super close to the waterline, pressing down and just sort of adds a little dimension, I think, and I really am digging it. And then I'm just going to take my Chanel lip gloss in number 131, put that all over. Now I didn't overdraw my lips, but it still somehow ended a little bit out of them. But that's okay, it's pretty close to my lips. And I like the shiny effect. Sort of makes me look like I was just kissing some water. Alright, so now I'm just going to take my Fox White eyeliner from NYX in the purple. Throw that in my inner waterline. Sort of want to give the illusion of bigger eyes here. Okay, and next I'm going to take my Echo eyeliner. It's the Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. And I'm just going to do a thin line on my eye. My eyes never come out the same because it is harder for me to see out of this eye. This eye, when I have this eye closed, it's really super easy to do because this eye can see 100%. And then this eye, when I have to close it, to do this eye. It's harder because this eye is, well, I was born with a lazy eye, so it's a bit lazier, like my attitude. It knew who I was before I did. So this eye never comes out exactly right, and I did kind of fuck up. Just a wee bit, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to do a slight wing. Is anybody else really super excited for Bad Moms 2? I am. And then I'm just going to tightly hug my waterline here, which is like a little bit of liner. Not very deep in and not even to my pupil. I'm just going to take my finger and sort of smudge it just a little bit, not too much. I like that. Now I'm going to take some mascara. I'm using Full Lash Bloom by CoverGirl. And then I've decided I'm going to take a little bit of Drug Lord, just sort of put a dot in the center of your lip. Sort of spread it a little bit, and it just sort of gives you like this nice easy ombre. Yes, we love it. But I like the line right now. Usually I would blend it out a bit more with my finger, but I'm sort of digging this up and down line directly in the middle of my lips. But I think that's all that is missing from this beautiful mermaid look is some lashes. I'll be right back. I'm done! Again, I used my Lashes by Jay just for added drama. I think they make this mermaid look very beautiful. They look very light, fluttery, light and free. I used my wig once again, except for I used it straight this time. Nice and flowy. I like it nice, straight, long, because that's how I feel mermaid's hair would be, is long, very long. I don't know if it would necessarily be straight, but I imagine their hair to be very beach wavy. I put in a nice flower because I think they would have like huge decorations. I would wear sort of more like a pearl necklace if I had one right now, and I'd wear a pearl bracelet. I have one coming in the mail soon, which would have been great for this, but I'm doing a review later on a pearl company, so we will see how that went. But yeah, this is the look. It's really super cute. I love the way it turned out. I think it looks very glam, very gorgeous, something super very easy. You can just accomplish this with all the makeup you have, because you don't necessarily have to use the makeup that I used. You can use your own highlighter to make your face very bright, highlighty. You can use your own foundation. You don't even have to make yourself like lighter for this look, right? You can just perfect your face. Put some highlight on, use any sort of color you want, and stockings, and sort of create the scales. And you can do this with any color. You can do your eye look any way you wish. You could sort of go goth, or you could go very preppy, pink, or you could go very natural and subdued. That would look very beautiful too. You could use lashes. You don't have to use lashes. You can do anything you want to do. That's what's so great about Halloween makeup, or makeup in general. You can do whatever you feel like doing. You're gonna look beautiful no matter if you're wearing it or not. I will stand by you and your natural beauty if you want, or I will stand by you behind your face full of makeup if you want. I love you. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button if you liked this video, and please hit that subscribe button to see future videos and previous videos and all my content. I do lots of unboxings or makeup, and right now I'm in the middle of my Halloween makeup tutorials, so I really appreciate having you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great one. Bye now.